Mercedes C63 AMG. It says it's a 63, but it's actually a 6.2. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into another one of Mr. BHP Doctor's videos. So today, as you can see, we have this Mercedes C63 W204 in with us. In today's video, I'm going to basically be giving you guys an overview on the vehicle. So in terms of what the car has to offer, spec, engine and performance, and sort of what you pay for and what you get. Now have a look at this beauty. So as you can see, it comes with the factory fitted xenon headlights. You've got the AMG spec bonnet scoop, which you can see slightly better at this angle. And you've got the gloss black trims coming through and the gloss black well, I call them matte black sprayed AMG style alloys. You've got the bigger AMG brake kit, the 6.3 litre badge, even though it is 6.2 litre. This particular model is very highly spec'd. So you've got the pan roof, well, we call it a sunroof because it's not really a pan roof. It doesn't pan across here, it's just sunroof. You've got the nice little lip on the back, as you can see. Personally, the silver AMG badging, I'd rather have it in black. It's got some nice LED lights, and then you've got the killer diffuser at the back, and obviously the AMG tips. It's got front and rear parking sensors on this particular model. Now let's have a look at the inside. Very nice interior wise. You've got the older style AMG bucket seats, which are very nice to sit with. It's got the black leathers, and this particular model's got the Harman Kardon sound system. So guys, I'm inside the C63, and I'm just gonna basically I'm about to give it its first start up. Let's see what it sounds like inside the cabin. This is no take. So guys, I'll show you what it looks like inside the cockpit. You've got the iconic 3-dial Mercedes setup. You've got all your comfort controls here for your seats, memory seats, all the mirror controls, multifunctional steering wheel buttons, and then you've got the all-important center of the dash. And what do we have here when it decides to focus? And what we have here is the all-important Mercedes race control. It's got the flappy gear paddles on it, as it obviously is the automatic. Yeah, looks awesome. In terms of sound inside the cabin, that is literally what it sounds like. Bloody hell, it sounds like some sort of Spitfire. Now, for me, this is possibly one of the best sounding cars in its class. The C63 AMG, made by Mercedes of course, is easily the best sounding car stock. You are not going to beat this, hands down. That's a fact. So let's talk a bit about the car itself. This particular model has a shed load of brake horsepower. 0 to 60 is actually not that quick. I think it's about 4.4 seconds. Obviously it all varies. No one's gonna be bang on because everyone's gonna have a different set of tires. You're gonna have a different driver. You're gonna have different weight distribution, etc. So that's a bit more of a rough figure. Brake horsepower wise, loving the 500 plus bhp. This color is very nice. In terms of its competitors, which are the BMW M3 and I would say the Audi RS5. Personally, I take this over the other vehicles because this C63, believe it or not, has the best sounding engine, and personally you're going to turn the most heads with this car. So for the price bracket, you're looking at roughly around 20, basically looking at roughly around 25,000. Well, within 25,000, 20,000 to 25,000, you will be able to pick up a saloon version. The coupes tend to cost a lot more because the coupes, you don't get as many of them on the road. The coupe, you're probably looking to pay about 25,000 plus onwards. However, the coupe does look immaculate. This thing is a beauty though, let's be honest. Whew. Let's talk a bit about the car. The C63 is an amazing bit of kit. I'll tell you the good things and I'll tell you the bad things. Now, the good things about this car are you're guaranteed going to turn heads. The sound of the V8 is one of the best things I've ever heard stock in my life. Genuinely, I'll show you what it sounds like in a second. I'll wipe the keys in. Are you ready? Guys, are you ready? The door open. Woo. And this is just pretty much on a standstill rev. Woo! Mate, that sounds absolutely outrageous, and that's in comfort. If I go into RS mode, yeah, this thing, you ready? Woo! Now, I don't need to tell you anything about that, but that sounds, mind the French. Okay, now that's enough of the revving. That's the first thing. This car sounds unbelievable. The second thing is the look of the Mercedes is very, very beautiful. That's the best way of putting it. Because when you see the car, a lot of people say, yeah, it just looks like a C-Class. Me personally, I've said the same thing. However, when you get to see the car more, you fall in love with it more. The white on black for me is the perfect spec because it stands out like a sore thumb. And it just looks beautiful. It's just put together so amazing because the bonnet scoops, the spoiler at the back, and you know, the diffuser just really makes it look outstanding. So you can drive around, rock up to a wedding, and people will go, bloody hell, that's an amazing car. You can be in central London, you can be revving it, and everybody will be like, whoa, whoa. The third thing about this car is the standard exhaust system. Once you do any form of modification to the exhaust, so be it a standard cat delete or anything like that, this car sounds like a bullet. This V8, any modification is a dream. Literally, I'm gonna tell you, hands off. So they're pretty much the good points about this car. The bad things, I'm gonna sort of make this sound bad, but they're not too bad. There's ways around it. Excuse me. The first thing is, this car being a 6 litre drinks so much fuel. You are gonna have to buy shares in Shell because you're gonna be filling this thing up constantly. It's just gonna constantly take fuel off you. The second thing would be, make sure you get your bank account ready for some tires, because this car has so much power. Traction off, you'll be sliding it. You're gonna want to slide this car because it's so fun, it's so enjoyable to drive. You're gonna literally pull out the wheels every single time and it will spin. Tires are finished, you'll need new tires. To finish off, the road tax on a newer model is slightly lower, but on these older models, so I'd say 2008-9, you're looking at £500 worth of tax. So if you are going to get one, I recommend you get 2011 onwards, so you pay on the lower tax band. I know it's not ridiculously low. Why the hell would you care about things like that when it comes to a V8? However, these kind of cars are easy to buy, hard to maintain. So my overall opinion on the Mercedes C63 AMG W204 is, buy it. If you've got 20 grand, top it up, buy this car. Buy it, take the L, fill it up, lose all your money, enjoy it for about a year, and then just sell it. Just sell it, because this is a car you have to tick off the bucket list. it is ridiculous. Simple, it's ridiculous. So you either get it done or you don't get it done. So overall, guys, I'm going to give the Mercedes C63 a 8 out of 10 for the fact that you can fit your family in the car, you can drift around the corners, you can put the shopping in the boot, and you still look like a boss. So well done, Mercedes. You get an 8 out of 10 from the BHP Doctor. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment on the other vehicles that you want to see up for review, because I've got some beauties coming in. In terms of what's to come, make sure you stay tuned. We've got some more hot hatches coming up, because there's a lot of craze for the hot hatches, and then I'll have some bigger, more customized vehicles coming in the more the content gets going. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Peace up.